Hello, children.
So we're here today to talk about serving God and what that actually means.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
I asked you to meet me here today and to bring your special objects. So have you brought your object?
Oh, I have, yes.
Yeah? Okay, so do you want to show the children what you've brought with you, and we'll try and explain a little bit why we're talking about that?
Okay, all right. So this is what I've bought. Oh, it's heavy.
Wow.
Whoa, look how thick that is.
Whoa.
And this is a Bible.
No, look at it,
Yeah.
it's really old, that. Wow.
Well, this Bible was made in 1804.
No.
Yeah.
So that's hundreds of years old.
It's really, really old.
Wow, look
Yeah.
at all the little patterns
Yeah,
on it.
and the reason I bought it is because the cover has been handmade. It's all made out of leather. It's handmade, and the Bible was actually hand put together.
Wow.
So even though the pages were actually printed, the actual pages were all put together and hand sewn together, and it's just been beautifully crafted. It's just a work of art.
All these little patterns would have been like
Yeah.
handcrafted.
Yeah, so all the pattern would have been handcrafted on there, really worked into it.
Wow.
Even though it's over 100 years old, it is really expensive to actually buy now. It is worth hundreds and hundreds of pounds now.
Wow, be careful with that then, Dee.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So, yeah, so that is mine.
Beautiful masterpiece that is.
So, did you bring yours there?
I did, so mine's a little bit different to yours.
Okay.
So this is mine. I've brought with me this beautiful handmade bowl. I'm very scared holding it, I don't want to drop it. So you can see, look at all the intricate detail in this bowl. So this would have been done by like a potter. They would have made this by clay first, using their hands, and then all the intricate detail has been painted on.
Wow.
Look at it, it's just so beautiful, and the colours on it. So this again, this now wouldn't have been super expensive when you first bought it years and years and years ago, but now this would be classed as an antique. So it would be really expensive.
Antiques Roadshow.
Antiques Roadshow.
I like that.
Yeah. But this also has just been handcrafted beautifully, just like yours. So it's another little masterpiece, isn't it?
Wow.
I'm actually going to put it down because I'm scared I'm going to drop it. So
Okay.
I'm going to put that there. But both of our items today have been carefully handcrafted by somebody who's got a skill in those areas.
And it must have taken them ages to do it, and they must have had so much love and care for what they were making. They wanted to make it perfectly.
Absolutely, and that is just like God. That is what God did with each of us. He handcrafted us each carefully into a little masterpiece. And there's a verse in the Bible that tells us about that.
Okay.
In Ephesians 2 verse 10 it says, "For we are God's masterpiece. He has created us anew in Christ Jesus, so we can do the good things he planned for us long ago."
Whoa. And these items as well, Beck, they were made for a purpose, weren't they?
Yeah.
So your bowl was made to hold things in, and I bet it's held hundreds and hundreds of pieces of fruit in there and different things, but it's actually made for a purpose. And my item here, well, that was made to read, wasn't it?
Reading, yeah.
So both of the items were created for a purpose that has been fulfilled.
Yeah, and that is just like me and you and all the children. We've all been handcrafted and made for a purpose by God. So each of us, we all have different talents and skills and things that we're really passionate about that's different to everybody else. So I have a passion for fitness, and you don't necessarily have that passion.
No.
And our children, some of our children might be some children are really into mathematics, whereas other children are like, no, that's not for me. And then we all have different things that God has given us because he wants us to use those passions and skills to serve him and serve others. An example of that, I used to know a man who was a carpenter, and his business was making wooden chairs.
Right.
So he would handcraft, he was a real good craftsman, that he would like chisel and chip away to make these beautiful chairs that all had lots of detail in. And someone said to him once, like, why do you spend so much time just even on one chair if it's just for one person?
Yeah.
Like, why don't you get bored doing it? And
I'd have said that.
You'd have said that. And he said, but God gave me that talent to be able to make those chairs and use that craftsmanship that he has in carpentry. And so he says, so every chair I make, I think I'm making this for the Lord, not just for anybody. Even if the chair is for anybody, he considers that chair to be for God, because it was God that gave him that skill. So therefore he serves with a purpose and a passion when he makes those chairs. And that's what we should do. So if you're really good at maths, and you should use your maths and do everything with passion, because God gave you that skill. So you should.
Absolutely. Wow. And that's just like, you know, that verse, isn't it?
Yeah.
That God created us to do good things.
Yeah.
So God, children, has a plan for us, and he created us because he knew what we were going to be doing. He knows what we're good at, and he knows what we're not good at. And he knows what we're good at because he gave you that skill and that ability and that passion to actually pursue it and do something with it. And just like the carpenter that Becky knew, that whenever we do things, we do it because we're serving God. God gave us a skill, so let's serve God with the skill and the passion and just the talent that we've got. And then when we do that, you know, we can actually serve other people with that as well. Just like that man, serving God, doing his chairs, but then he served other people because he made chairs for other people. And we can do things for God, and that through that we can serve other people as well. So, Beck, we got to take our items back
carefully. Yeah. Maybe the children can have a think about what their talents and passions are, and think about how they can serve God and serve others with those.
Absolutely. Okay then.
So we'll see the children next week then.
Okay then, Beck.
All right, see you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Shall I go and serve you with a cup of tea?
Yeah, come on then, let's go.
Let's go.